Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Cooking with JJ. Today's recipe is way better than fast food. I'm going to be making the real Mexican tacos dorados, aka taquitos. But you'll find out why there's a difference between the Mexican version and the Americanized version. Are your taquitos cracking, falling apart, way too soggy? They're just not coming together right in the pan. Maybe they're cracking as you're rolling them. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make these to achieve the perfect result and perfect taste as well. I'm really excited to get started and, of course, enjoy these in the end. So without further ado, let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking! Our oven is preheating to 425 Fahrenheit and we're starting off with our Salsa Verde. We'll use tangy whole Tomatillos, Jalapeño and Shishito Peppers, limes for their fresh juice, and some garlic. Give the Tomatillos a quick puncture so they roast evenly without bursting. Feel free to use spicier chili other than the Jalapeño and the Shishitos. A shallot will be added for savory depth that is more delicate and sweet. I'm going to roast a couple of cloves of garlic, wrap them up in foil, arrange everything on the baking sheet, and roast them for about 20 minutes. Remember to flip halfway through. While the heat works this magic combo, we'll get our beautiful lime juice ready. I'm carefully flipping our ingredients now. A little charring will provide a lovely smoky flavor. Allow your roasted magic to cool off for a bit. Then destem the tomatillos and peppers. I'm keeping the seeds in the peppers because I want that heat. Remove the roasted garlic from their peels. For a bright, uplifting flavor, I'll be adding a handful of cilantro to our salsa. I'm adding our roasted magic to our blender. Add your lime juice, salt to taste, and water to blend everything up. We do want our salsa to be a little on the thin side. Taste it and see if it's too bold, and add water if you need to. Now we'll prepare our colorful toppings and garnishes. I'm finely slicing our cabbage into more manageable shreds. Next, I'm slicing up some bright red radishes. I'm thinly slicing our red onion. I'll add it to a small dish and add some red wine vinegar. This quick pickle brightens its flavor and brings a vibrant color. Now for a delicious filling. I'm dicing a yellow bell pepper and a yellow onion. Try to keep the dice small and uniform. And I chopped up some garlic. Our vegan protein is our Gusta Veggie Ground Round. I'll be seasoning it with my homemade taco spice blend, featuring dried Mexican pepper varieties and more. The word taquito goes back further than you might think. It first appeared in print in 1917, tucked inside a glossary of New Mexico Spanish. By 1929, these perfect golden crispy rolled treats became a staple from bustling railroad vendors, perfect for hungry travelers on the move. By the 1930s and 40s, two Southern Californian icons put taquitos on the map. The first was Cielito Lindo, which opened in 1934 and started selling its legendary rolled tacos drenched in a green avocado sauce. A few years later, in 1940, Ralph Pescaria Sr. opened up his tortilla factory on India Street in San Diego, and he called it El Indio, a nod to the location and the deep indigenous roots of tortilla making. He claimed that he was the one that popularized the term taquito. During World War II, he would make thousands of taquitos to send to nearby workers at the Consolidated Aircraft Factory. They needed something fast, cheap, and portable. Ralph's support for the military became a lasting tradition. Over the years, he regularly sent vacuum-sealed care packages filled with his food to American soldiers overseas, from the jungles of Vietnam to Desert Storm.
In our hot oiled pan, I'm adding our filling ingredients, our yellow onion, yellow bell pepper, and our veggie ground round. Cook everything together for a couple of minutes. Now I'm adding in the garlic, followed by our taco seasoning. Add some veggie broth to prevent sticking and add a little bit of moisture. Add in a little oregano. Add more veggie stock as you need, but don't overdo it. Here's our beautiful filling. Now it's time for our tortillas. I'm using Casa Bonita yellow corn tortillas. Tortillas can crack easily, so we need to warm them up first. Add some droplets of water to your pan and then the tortillas. Warm it on one side for a couple minutes and then the other side. You can brush on some water on the top as well. The tortilla should be malleable when it's ready. Add only a spoonful of the filling to the tortilla. Add it in a line and then tightly roll it up. You can place them on a plate seam side down. For extra security, feel free to secure it with a toothpick. In a hot oiled pan, we're adding our taquitos. You may want to pull out the toothpick a little bit so they cook evenly, or you can remove them completely. Remember, we're starting with the seam side down, which is advisable. Once they're brown on one side, flip them over. Now it's plating time. Rather than lining them all up in a row, I wanted to be a little more creative with their arrangement. Adding our sliced radishes to the plate. Add on your vegan sour cream. You may want to thin it out or just use vegan yogurt. Adding our Salsa Verde. Our shredded cabbage. Our pickled onions. I'm shredding some vegan parmesan on top. I've added some avocado and lime wedges on the side. And finally, our pico de gallo, our fresh tomato salsa.
It's that time again, everyone. I get to try our beautiful taquitos, our tacos dorados. Woo! Gonna dig in like this. We got those smoky Mexican spices, a tanginess from the lime, and the vegan sour cream. Perfect balance of the seasoning and the fresh ingredients. Pickling the onions really does something in combination with this. The main difference between the traditional Mexican version and the Tex-Mex or the Americanized version is that with the Mexican version, all the toppings and sauces are on top, whereas in the American style, they like to keep those fried taquitos separate and use them as a type of finger food, so the dipping sauces are normally on the sides. One thing to note with taquitos or tacos dorados is these are meant to be enjoyed fresh, so assemble them and serve them right away and enjoy them right away. So there you have it, everyone, another delicious recipe to add to your recipe booklets. And remember, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. Until next time, this is JJ signing off, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours.